for this stretch, you may want to have a pad or pillow handy to put underneath your knee. You don't have to, but we're going to be focusing our weight on mainly one knee. So for your comfort, it may or may not be a good move. So again, from hands and knees, so we've got hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Part one is going to be stepping this one straight leg back. And we'll take a moment here to settle in and feel the weight of your hips coming right down through your thigh bone into your knee. The idea here for this stretch is that we're going to want to leverage the idea of the weight of your hips pressing down through your thigh bone so that we can encourage your thigh bone to sit ever further back inside your hip joint. So once you've found that sense of connection, the first move we're going to do is to shift your hip out to the side. So if my right knee is forward, I'm shifting out to the right. And I'm going to maintain that connection, the front of my knee pushing into the ground, so my thigh bone pushing back. And I may begin to feel a bit of a side upper back pocket stretch sensation that may even head the rest of the way down this way. But we want to maintain the pressure into the front of the knee. And then from here, we'll shift back just a little bit. Now, it becomes very easy for this movement, if I adjust this way, it becomes very easy for this movement to begin to feel reminiscent of the yoga pose pigeon, where normally you would sit the rest of the way back this way. But that shifts the focus in terms of what is being stretched or the tissues we're addressing here. So we're going to aim to sit back and find that top upper back pocket stretch sensation. Again, if I change my angle slightly here and then here. So part one, you can hang out here for a bit of a stretch. If you would like to take it a bit further, what you can do is cross that back leg over, bend the knee. That knee doesn't have to come all the way down to the ground, but it's there to just emphasize this out to the side and back position. And then bring your elbows down to the floor underneath your shoulders. From here, we can use your forearms to kind of pull your hips forward as if using this as leverage to push your knee and your thigh bone further back into your hip socket. And once you find that stretch sensation, hang out there and breathe. And again, be mindful that you're not drifting too far this way, because we want to maintain that forward pull for that leverage to push your thigh bone back into your hip socket. Once you find the stretch sensation, inhale on a 3 to 4 count, and then long 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe even 6, 7 count exhale. Inhale on a 4 count, exhale on a 7 count, 5 breaths on each side.